Morning, everybody. It is April the 18th. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Slept in today. I'm like, I've earned it. So I went ahead and slept in. And then I just laid in bed, looked at videos on my phone, and it said, lazy butt, get up. So, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing wonderful. Why am I showing you this corner? It's pretty bare, isn't it? But this area over here, when it rains, it's like quicksand, so you don't want to step on it. Probably just leave it like it is. Not sure. We moved our grill out away from the wall because it was starting to put smoke marks on the wall. So I just need to take some soap, Dawn dish soap, and scrub it down with some water and it'll be fine. Move it back. Here's our radishes. Really getting tall, really filling up. I'm looking at this and thinking, a lot of the part that turns into bulb is sticking out. So I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to be lucky if we get 1 or 2 bulbs from these radishes. Because I think what I'm going to need to do is, we have a lot of chips. And the roots, it's kind of hard for them to burrow down like they should to anchor them in place. And instead, it acts like a springboard where the roots can't go down any, so they end up coming up more. And you'll see that evident here. See? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably take most of this out and replace it with regular garden soil instead of this mulchy soil. Then the roots will naturally be able to go down and anchor and then stay in place and then form the bulb like it should. Some of them, they're down in there, like that one. That's why I thought we'll only get like 1, maybe, if we're lucky 3. I know that sounds bad, but that's just one of those things you learn from growing. What you need to do to make it the supreme growing environment for it. Yeah, I probably could have watched videos and videos to try to determine what's the best type of soil for it, but I didn't. And a lot of you are going to plant and not do tons of research, and that's okay. You're having fun, you're learning from your experience, and that's success. So, and a packet of seeds don't cost very much, so no stress. Let's go over here. I need to take off some basil. Look at this. Okay. And this, when it starts to happen, I pluck this top part off. I'm not ready for it to say, I'm done, and go to seed. And I'll just take that and throw it down. Ooh, that smells so good, though. I don't know if that's you got the side of my face probably, sorry. I'll have to go back and watch that and cut it out if I don't like it. But there, make sure we got it all plucked off. Basil smells so good. We'll take and eat one. I don't know if that'll go good with my toothpaste. Here's our parsley. Doing real well. And our strawberries still going. So obviously it likes where it's at. Looks really good. There's Bear. Hey, Bear. I'm sunbathing here. Shh, quiet. Okay, let's walk through the dog poop over to our beans. Look at those beans. They are tall beans. And we have some marigolds still. Here's the guy in the back. Remember him? He's doing really well. But yeah, we're starting to get blossoms, which will be turning into pods before you know it. And it'll be green bean producing time. Can't wait. More marigolds. Here's those 4 peppers. Orange bell pepper, green bell pepper. And look here. You see those babies? Woo! I think I'm going to like this variety because the bell peppers are really nice and big. I don't know if I'm getting that or not. Those are the orange bell peppers. I don't know if I called them yellow before, but they're orange. And here's a green one right down here. Right under there. Here's our eggplant. Look how bushy that thing is. I had a comment that I should show myself more in my videos. Hi. See, that's why I don't show myself very often. I know, quit tearing yourself down. But I was worried that we picked that one eggplant, but I was worried that we weren't producing any yet. And sometimes you'll get these blossoms and then all of a sudden, boom, they come to life. And they start producing like mad. But I found one down here. Got a couple. One there, one there. One hidden back there. So we're doing good. We are producing. They're just hidden. They're hiding from me. Here is our cherry plant. It's getting taller. I remember seeing some, yeah, there's some little bitty cherry tomatoes back here. I don't know if you can see them. Let's try to bring the camera in closer. There's one there. Reap. And then we're getting tomatoes here. Here's the 2 that you've seen before. Getting nice size. Here's a cluster. Oh, pardon me. I had some soda. We are going to be seeing them ripen here probably in about 2 weeks, maybe. Here's another cluster here. Let's try to, you got to go gingerly with these because you don't want to break them off. Oops, I heard a snap. I heard a snap. Dang it. Oh well. Pull that off. If you can't get it tucked back under without causing damage, that is fine. What I'm going to do is I'll just leave these grow out and then I'll clip them. That happens. We have some clips we can use. Okay, on to zucchini lid. Here's a nice big hello, good morning blossom. Let's see. We do have some growth down here. Now what I've noticed with zucchini is it feels like it's taking them forever to produce anything, but once they get to the right temperature, they're going to start popping them out. Here's another view. So one of the things the garden has taught me, and if you're wanting to learn this, patience. You have to be patient and let nature take its path. Now see, here's one that's dry rot. I just go in and it easily just fell out in my hand. That's dry rot. And even though you try your best, things like that are going to happen. And there's another one, dry rot, right here. Yeah, they came off really, really easy. I just plopped, I just put them, drop them. So we'll see how those do. Again, patience, grasshopper. Jalapenos, what can I say? You're killing me with jalapenos. Clusters. Gotta love it. I need to learn how to pickle the jalapenos, and when I do, I'll try to take a video of that. This is I'm probably going to need to trim this back eventually, because it's kind of like humped over. And this one, see, I don't like how these bell peppers turn out looking like. So I don't know. Here's the beets in the back. Here's some over here. Those didn't really come in well. Again, I think with the beets, it's the soil. What I might try doing is adding a little bit more sand to this patch. Hopefully to help with moisture, being able to get down to the roots better. Mom's Swiss chard's going like crazy. Now the reason why it's so bushy like this is my mom likes to go and she will put a trench in for vegetables like this where you're going to just harvest and pick and harvest and pick. She just takes and lightly sprinkles all the way down the row her seed, and then so it's not, we don't do one and then 1 inch later 1 seed, 1 inch later 1 seed. And you could, but this way you get a big clump of it and you can go through and trim off the pieces that you need and then eat them for dinner that night. Here's the cauliflower. How's the cauliflower doing, you might ask? There's a head. Here's our dill. It's coming in. Now this broccoli here, I think I think I'm going to be picking this guy. Here's my hand, so it's as big as my hand. I think we're going to pick this tomorrow morning. And what you'll do is you'll come down on the stalk down here, and you'll cut the stalk in a diagonal 45-degree angle. And they do this because when water comes down, it wants it to run off, not puddle on the stem and start to rot. And if you're careful, if there's offshoots of your stem, leave those, and then those will form their own cluster. So you could get more than one cutting off a plant. This is starting to develop some, but here's another big one over here. Another hand size one. That one I might wait till Monday to pick it. It's really tightly clustered. It's really not developing. It's not a darker green. Like right up here, you kind of like that color somewhat in your broccoli. This is still more of a light green. So I'm wondering if it has a couple more days that it'll turn into looking like this over here. But you don't want it to go too far and start to develop buds on it and start to flower, because then the broccoli isn't going to be good and tasty for you to eat. Here's our fox ferns. These are, they look like they're dying off, but you're starting to get, working with a hand phone here, you start to get new blossoms starting and developing right here. That's pretty. And there's our boy yawning. Did you enjoy it out here, buddy? Okay. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And let's pray and hope for a great new week tomorrow. Okay? Let's see if there's a winter shot we can end with. I'm looking through the bars of my cage. I'm going to be in here for 2 years. I don't know if I'm going to make it.